In this video, you'll learn about a Python function named input. This function is used to prompt the user of your program to enter a value. Let's get started. The input function takes a single argument, a string that we refer to as the prompt, which is the message that will be displayed to the user, prompting them to enter a value. Let's use the prompt, "What is your name?" When the input function is executed, that message is displayed on the screen, and then the cursor is sitting there flashing, waiting for the user of the program to enter a value. Now, as the user of the program, I'm going to enter my name, Jen, and when I hit enter, the function input will finish executing and will return the value entered as a string. So we see Jen, in single quotes, returned by the function input. We'll call input again. This time, we're going to store the value returned by input in a variable called name. The user is prompted to enter their name. I enter the characters Jen. The function input will return those characters as a string, and name stores the address of that string. When we check the value of name, we see that it refers to Jen. We're going to prompt the user again. This time, we're going to ask for their location. When I'm prompted, as the user of the program, I enter my location, Toronto, and the variable location will then refer to the string Toronto. We can use the name and location variables just like any other variables in our program. For example, let's create another variable, message, that uses the values of name and location. We'll take the values that name refers to, concatenate it to a string that says lives in, and then concatenate that to the value that location refers to. When we examine the value of message, we see that it now refers to a string that says Jen lives in Toronto. We're going to prompt the user one more time. This time we're going to ask, how many cups of coffee have you had today? When the user enters the number of cups, I'm entering them as a digit, 2. But the input function always returns the value entered by the user as a string. So when we examine the numCups variable, we see that it refers to the string 2, not an int 2. Input always returns a string.